Hello and welcome to 8 Lights for 8 Nights. God willing, over the next 8 days, we'll be learning small pieces of inspiration to get us through this beautiful holiday of Hanukkah that we are starting tonight. God willing, we will light the very first candle. And there is a well-known question that the Beis Yosef asks, and he says, why is it that we light candles for 8 nights? Why should Hanukkah be an 8-day holiday? In truth, the miracle only was for 7 days. Very famously, of course, we know that the oil that was supposed to last for 1 day actually lasted for 8 days instead. And so that means if it was supposed to last for 1 day, the first day wasn't a miracle. The subsequent 7 days were the miracle. This famous question has hundreds, if not thousands, of answers, but I want to share an answer given by the Sfas Emes Rabbi Yehuda Leib Alter, the Ger Rebbe. He says, you want to know what the miracle of the first night was, thereby requiring us to have 8 days of Hanukkah and not just 7 days? It's very simple, he says. On the first night of Hanukkah, when they went to go light the menorah, they come into the Beis Hamikdash, they see it in ruins. Says the Sfas Emes, you have to think for a moment what happened over here. They had just won the war against the Greeks. Instead of running home, having their meals, relaxing with their families, the first thing they do is they run to the Beis Hamikdash to check and see if there is oil to light the menorah. That in and of itself was a miracle, says the Sfas Emes. That they were so spiritually in tune and connected with Hashem that despite the fact that they were exhausted, tired, ready to go home, likely to take a nap because they had just fought one of the most frightening wars that they had in their lifetimes, still nonetheless their first stop before they got home to have dinner was to light the menorah. What a miracle, says the Sfas Emes. And the lesson, I think, is so clear for us. We live in a world of increasingly feeling more darkness day in and day out with the entire situation going on in the land of Israel. And it's a miracle if we're able to get ourselves up in the morning. It's a miracle if we're able to do something positive. It's a miracle if we're able to help others, be there for others, serve Hashem, serve the Almighty. It's a miracle for us to do that which just seems so natural. And of course we have to do this. Of course we have to move on. It's a miracle to do even the most simple element of our lives when we are surrounded and shrouded by darkness. The Sfas Emes notes that first night of Hanukkah was a miracle because they sought the spiritual, even though they just simply decided to, even though they just had finished a terrifying, horrifying battle. Hashem should bless us that throughout each and every night of this Hanukkah season, in the world of darkness that we live in now, that we should try to find little moments of spirituality, little moments of light and blessing to fill our lives and our hearts and souls with. And indeed, if we can do that, if we can find those little small blessings, those little moments of light, that too will be a miracle as well. Wishing everyone a beautiful first night of Hanukkah, and God willing, it should be a freilich and beautiful light festival for all of us this year.